Well, the Giants' offseason takes another unfortunate turn for the worst as their kicker Aldrick Rosas was reportedly arrested like yesterday or last night, according to TMZ and some other sources. So he T-boned the car and then he basically ran a red light, T-boned somebody, then tried to run away from the scene. I believe he was caught by cops and later arrested. We'll read the whole thing later. But it's funny because I was actually just in the middle of making a video about Aldrick Rosas. I was going to talk about why he struggled in 2019. Why did he take a step back? Was it a Zach Diossi issue? Was it more of a technique issue? All that type of stuff. And then what do you know? Aldrick Rosas' name comes up in the news, and it's not for something good. So this is now the second incident for the Giants this offseason. Of course, DeAndre Baker. We're not sure if he's guilty, innocent. It's kind of leading in a good direction for him right now, but we'll see. And if Cody Latimer stayed here, that would have been 3, but now he's on some other team. I forget where he is exactly, but he got in trouble this offseason as well. So unfortunate stuff right now for Rosas. I'm not sure what this would really mean for him. We saw Kyle Aletta got in a speeding ticket type thing. I think it was 2 off seasons ago, or not, I think it was 2 off seasons ago, or 2 seasons ago, I think it was actually. And the Giants gave him a pretty short leash after that. He was released probably a few months later. So I'm not sure where this will go. Of course, he could be suspended for this, obviously, which seems like a likely outcome if he is in fact guilty. Worst comes to worst, he could be cut, which would be unfortunate because I do think Rosas is very talented, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but it would not shock me if he was actually proven guilty for going 100 miles per hour through a red light and hitting somebody and trying to run. I mean, that's pretty bad. So we'll see what happens, but now let's get into the article and read what happened exactly. So here's the title: Giants Aldrick Rosas arrested for hit and run, allegedly T-boned car and ran. So it goes on to say, New York Giants star kicker, that's some high praise right there. He was a star a couple years ago. Aldrick Rosas was arrested Monday after allegedly T-boning a car and fleeing the scene, and cops believe alcohol was involved. Definitely not good. Law enforcement officials say witnesses saw the 25-year-old who made the Pro Bowl in 2018 going around 100 miles per hour, driving erratically at 8:25 a.m. in Chico, California. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but when he allegedly failed to stop at a red light. Cops say he plowed straight into the side of a pickup at the intersection but kept on driving despite disabling the vehicle he struck. Cops say Rosas' black Chevrolet SUV broke down shortly after the crash, but claim witnesses saw the NFL player exit the ride and run. Law enforcement officials tell us when the officers arrived on the scene, they launched an investigation and they eventually found Rosas walking near the crash site. According to cops, Rosas' hands, legs, and bare feet were covered in blood when they stopped him for questioning. Definitely seems guilty right there. Cops say after Rosas admitted to being the registered owner of the SUV, they took him to a nearby medical center for evaluation, but before eventually booking him into the, I don't know how to pronounce that, Butte County Jail. We are told Rosas was booked on a hit-and-run charge as well as driving on a suspended license. Cops also say they believe alcohol impairment was a factor in the alleged incident and say an investigation is ongoing. So there's nothing really, decided yet. The investigation is ongoing. They said it's alleged, so we'll have to see. We've reached out to Rosas and the Giants for comment, but so far no word back yet. Rosas has been a stud for the G-men since joining them in 2017, making 62 of his 75 field goal attempts. So there you have it. We'll have to see what happens in the future, but this seems like there's a lot more evidence than there was for the DeAndre Baker situation, so I would say that Aldrick Rosas is not in a good spot right now. I hope he somehow makes it out of this, and it doesn't sound good. He was covered in blood. He admitted he was the owner of the SUV and all that type of stuff. They think there's alcohol involved. This has a very lengthy suspension written all over it if it does in fact turn out to be true. The Giants might have a new kicker next year, and I'm kind of annoyed by that because I thought Rosas would bounce back for sure in 2020, but now we're probably not going to see that. So chances are, if this does happen, he might be cut, and we have to face that reality. But I guess we'll just wait and see until the actual investigation is over and done with, and then we'll make our, claims from there. But I think for now it's mostly speculation, but based on the article I just read to you guys, does not sound like he's in a good spot, and it sounds like he's pretty guilty in this situation. So we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Obviously no one knows for sure yet, but it does not look good based off what I just read, so we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully he makes it out of it, as I said, and hopefully he's still the Giants kicker from here on going forward, but we'll never know. So I can't say my usual hope you guys enjoyed, because I don't think we're going to enjoy hearing about this, but I hope you guys learned something from this situation. And if you're too lazy to read articles like I usually am, then hopefully this benefited you in some way. But yes, I hope Aldrick Rosas makes it out of here, and hopefully he's still the Giants kicker next year, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'll talk to you guys next time.